Bugs crashing your pack's party? Whether they've got paws or sneakers, your pack deserves a home that's protected from pests. That's where Wondercide comes in. Plant-powered protection made with steam-distilled natural essential oils that actually work. It kills and repels fleas, ticks, mosquitoes, and ants without questionable ingredients or overpowering smells. Safe to use around kids and pets when used as directed. Lab-proven to work fast. And proudly made in the USA. We offer sprays for pets, people, homes, and yards. Plus, spot-on treatments, collars, and even shampoos. Whatever your pack needs, we've got it covered. Founded by a pet parent looking for a better way to protect her dog Luna, Wondercide's now protected over 21 million lives and counting. You might have even seen us on Shark Tank. Go to Wondercide.com and use code WONDER20 for 20% off your first order. That's WONDER20 at Wondercide.com. Wondercide. Protect your pack with plant-powered Wondercide today.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
KFI AM 640. It is the Conway Show. We just got news in on the Jimmy Kimmel story. This is brand new. Another angle here. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Sinclair will not air Jimmy Kimmel's return on its 38 ABC stations. So the battle continues. Jimmy Kimmel may be returning to ABC Tuesday night, but his show will remain dark in a large swath of the United States, according to Sinclair Broadcasting. Beginning Tuesday night, Sinclair will be preempting Jimmy Kimmel Live across our ABC affiliate stations and replacing it, wow, with recorded shows of the Tim Conway Jr. radio show. God, man, oh man, it's going to be tough to put that together that quickly. They're going to be replacing it with a news program. The company said discussions with ABC are ongoing, and we may evaluate the show's potential return later on. Walt Disney Company said Monday that Kimmel Show would return to the air after his nearly week-long suspension. Quote, last Wednesday, we made a decision to suspend the production on the show to avoid further inflaming a tense situation at an emotional moment in our country. That's according to Bob Iger-run company Disney. Another quote here, quote, it is a decision we made because we felt some of the comments were ill-timed and thus insensitive. We have spent the last days having thoughtful conversations with Jimmy Kimmel, and after those conversations, we reached the decision to return the show on Tuesday. That's tomorrow night. However, most ABC stations in the United States are owned and independent stations, and Sinclair is the largest owner of ABC stations with 38 across the country, and it will not be airing the Jimmy Kimmel Show, at least not now. Next Star will be next, and there's no news yet whether they will follow Sinclair's lead on this or not. But Sinclair owns, so the cities where it will be tough to watch Jimmy Kimmel will be Washington, D.C., Seattle, Tacoma on Como, St. Louis on KDNL, Columbus, Ohio on a bunch of stations there, Greenville, Spartanburg, South Carolina, Birmingham, Alabama, Las Vegas, and Baltimore. Those are the Sinclair, the main group, the main stations of Sinclair that won't be airing Jimmy Kimmel. And then it's Next Star, and we'll see what they do. They haven't made a decision yet. But so far, it says Next Star. No, this has nothing to do with it. Okay, so it's just Sinclair so far. They're not going to air it on 38 ABC stations. And that's going to present a problem, because when you buy advertising on the Jimmy Kimmel Show, you think that's national, and ABC is going to have to refund part of those advertising dollars. If you bought let's say 200 stations carry it, and now they're 40 stations light, then you got to return 20% of that money. But on the other hand, there might be enough viewers tomorrow night to overcome that loss of those 38 stations and that 20%. So we'll see how that shakes down. We'll see. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. So that'll be tomorrow night. Jimmy Kimmel's back on tomorrow night. And if you miss it tonight, we'll play some of that audio for you tomorrow. All right. LGB without the T, international. How about this? The international LGBT group is dropping the T. A new advocacy group is LGB minus the T. What's going on worldwide here? Let's find out what's going on, why they dropped that T.
Declaramos a dependência LGB porque tudo bem meninos gostarem de bonecas e meninas odiarem vestidos.
Hey, Bill, you got this in English? What? Does this come in English? Or is this...
It's all languages.
Oh, in all languages. Oh, okay.
At once?
Was that French? Is that French?
A dependência LGB porque tudo bem meninos gostarem de bonecas e meninas odiarem vestidos.
What language is that? Anybody know? Sammy, do you know?
I think it's Portuguese.
Yeah.
Portuguese?
That's what it
It sounds like it.
All right.
We are declaring our independence because we're tired of people who aren't lesbian, gay, or bisexual speaking for us in our name.
Okay, so this is this guy sounds from he's from Ireland. Maybe that was Irish. You guys all missed it.
We are declaring our independence because we're tired of people who aren't lesbian, gay, or bisexual speaking for us in our name.
Vi bryter oss loss för att homo- och bisexuella har olika åsikter, men HBTQI är ett åsiktspaket.
What is that? Is that French? Or is that Portuguese again? What is that, Angel? You're the smart one here at languages. What is that?
I think it's Japanese.
No, it's not. Is it?
Vi bryter oss loss för att homo- och bisexuella har olika åsikter, men HBTQI är ett åsiktspaket.
I think it's
Portuguese?
I think
Everything's Portuguese.
It sounds Swedish.
everything is.
It's Swedish?
I don't know. All of us are taking random shots. I'm just throwing something out there.
That's what the attitude's in.
Right. Or is it I don't want to get in trouble. I won't say it.
女同性恋
What?
Don't.
Okay.
女同
I've learned, haven't I?
Yeah.
All right.
女同性恋和男同性恋逐渐失去立足之地。
Okay, this does not sound Swedish. This sounds
女同性恋和男同性恋逐渐失去立足之地。
I don't know what that is. I can't even guess what that is.
That could be Korean.
Yeah, that sounds like
Korean?
northern. It sounds Northern European. I don't know.
No, that
which
sounds
one.
Asian, I think. Doesn't it?
Mm-mm,
Let's play it again.
no.
Yeah.
女同性恋和男同性恋逐渐失去立足之地。
Yeah, I think that's Asian.
Yeah, that's Asian.
Is that Asian, Bellio?
I didn't pull the audio, but I think so.
All right.
I think it's Portuguese.
She thinks everything's Portuguese.
She thinks everything's Portuguese.
因此，我们在此宣告 LGB 正式独立。
Обявяваме независимост на ЛГБ общността, защото еднополовите връзки се нуждаят от правен статут навсякъде.
That's French.
Is the rest of the show,
No.
are all these clips here, like TikTok, Tiger Malls, are they all in different languages?
Yeah,
this one, huh?
it's yeah.
Declaramos la independencia LGB porque los derechos que tanto nos ha costado conseguir.
What is that?
Spanish.
That's Spanish.
That's Spanish? Oh, okay. What is
Yeah.
that? What are they saying here? Who speaks Spanish? Anybody on the show? Now that we lost
Poosh.
we lost Racer X. Sorry.
Declaramos la independencia LGB porque los derechos que tanto nos ha costado conseguir están siendo amenazados por la identidad de género.
I know a little bit of Spanish. Let me listen to the end part of that again.
Porque los derechos que tanto nos ha costado conseguir.
Oh, okay. I think I know what that is.
Porque los derechos que tanto nos ha costado conseguir.
Maybe
Too
not.
fast for
Yeah,
me.
it is too fast for me too. I thought he said the blue pens and the fried chicken. Is that
Oh, that
possible?
sounds-
I don't know.
That's. I think you're really
Yeah,
close.
it's odd.
The LGB is declaring independence because being a feminine man doesn't make you a female.
Parce que les espaces, les...
Wait, what?
The LGB is declaring independence because being a feminine man doesn't make you a female.
Wait, does a feminine man
What?
doesn't make you a what?
Because being a feminine man doesn't make you a female.
A famo? Is that a term I'm unfamiliar with?
Female.
A famo?
They went from New Zealand, actually.
Oh, is that from New Zealand?
Yes.
What's a famo?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I bet you don't. Yeah. Can you use that term in Australia? without getting your ass kicked?
Well, I use all the terms, so I'm not going to get my ass kicked.
Okay.
You
all
might.
right.
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Female.
Parce que les espaces lesbiens accueillent désormais des hommes.
Valia, you're killing me with this.
We're declaring LGB independence because we've had enough of the pronouns.
Porque homens não podem ser lésbicas.
Okay, so they're losing the T in the LGBT. So it's just going to be LGB. And they're losing the T.
Dichiariamo l'indipendenza LGB perché ci siamo stufati.
All over the world.
Vi löser det väl för det jenter.
Losing the T.
Nous déclarons notre indépendance lesbienne, gay et bisexuelle parce que dans 64 pays du monde, l'homosexualité masculine reste encore pénalisée par la loi.
Celio, this could just be one gay joke after another that we're listening to. We don't know. Like one shot after another after another. I mean, I don't even know what the hell they're playing here.
Well,
or do you know?
We have Nikki's new to the show, so she's training, and so she pitched this idea, and she printed an article, and I said, "Yeah, go ahead, pull it." And
here we are.
There are subtitles on it, and there's nothing.
But how does that help a radio show?
I could translate.
Oh wait, you can translate that?
If I pull up the visuals to go with it, yeah.
It seems like a lot of work. Let's just do the thing about the koala bears at the zoo.
Keep going with this. How many more languages can we hit?
All the koalas have chlamydia. So.
What language was that?
That's classic.
Down under language.
Yeah, they're too much down under.
Yeah.
All right, we're live on KFI AM 640. It is the Conway Show. The big story is Jimmy Kimmel's back tomorrow night, so you can look at that at 11:35 tomorrow night. It will not be playing on Sinclair stations, but we don't live in a Sinclair city, so it shouldn't bother you here in LA. And so far, Nexstar hasn't chimed in, but they'll probably follow suit with Sinclair, and we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that shakes out. All right, TikTok is a big deal. Everybody loves TikTok, and now it's going to change ownership, or at least part of it, to U.S. owners, and so maybe you're more inclined to get it if you don't think, if the reason you're not getting it is because you think the Chinese are spying on you and the Chinese own it and the Chinese are going to come over and grab you. Maybe you'll get it. Maybe you'll get TikTok now and, waste more of your time.
Big changes are coming to the popular social media app TikTok in an effort between the United States and China to save TikTok's U.S. operation. The White House today unveiling new details surrounding what it calls a framework deal, in which TikTok will be owned by a majority of American investors and controlled by a board of directors with national security and cybersecurity backgrounds.
In partnership with the U.S. government, Oracle will serve as TikTok's trusted security provider.
Okay, that's a good company, Oracle. I like Oracle. I would feel safe going on TikTok if Oracle ran the show. 100%.
And they will independently monitor the safety and data security of all U.S. user data on TikTok's platform.
The White House adds a copy of the algorithm will be brought into the U.S. joint venture and overseen by Oracle to comply with American and Chinese laws.
Americans' data will be stored securely in the United States without access from China. All U.S. user data will be stored on servers operated by Oracle in the United States.
Did you hear that? So if you're worried about your data being purged by the Chinese, no longer as an excuse not to get TikTok.
Stored on servers operated by Oracle in the United States.
Your information will be kept in the United States where only U.S. thieves could steal it and rip you off and get your credit card information.
Protected from surveillance or interference by foreign adversaries.
Tech experts call that recommendation algorithm TikTok's secret sauce and what makes the app so addictive. On Sunday, Fox News Channel's The Sunday Briefing, President Trump dropping names of billionaires who could possibly take part in the TikTok deal.
A tremendous amount of money.
Billions?
Oh, I'd rather have them, they're very well-known people, and Larry Ellison's one of them. He's involved. He's a great guy. Michael Dell is involved. I hate to tell you this, but a man named Lachlan is involved.
The president is expected to sign an executive order.
Who's that? Does anybody know who that is?
A man named Lachlan.
Is that the Lachlan Group?
Murdoch, perhaps.
Oh, Murdoch? Oh, yeah. You're right.
A
Yeah.
man named Lachlan
Yeah. You're right.
is involved.
The president is expected to sign an executive order later this week declaring the deal meets America's national security needs and pauses the ban or sale law by another 120 days to complete the deal. Melissa Don, ABC News.
All right. There you go. So we'll keep you up to date on that. But if you were afraid of jumping on TikTok because you thought it was solely owned by the Chinese, they're spying on you, that fear will be vanishing in the next week or two or month or so. And then maybe you want to get TikTok and sit on there for a couple hours a day. The hell, you got time. You got plenty of time to waste. Pelio, what do you go on to waste time when you're just sitting around with the dogs and John's not
I hit
around?
them all. I do a rotation.
YouTube?
Yeah, definitely YouTube.
I'm YouTube as well.
Oh, you YouTube it?
YouTube Shorts.
Your show is on YouTube.
That's right. I go to that.
Conway Show Official.
I go
you
to
can
that.
Get all your podcasts on there.
Yes.
We'd love if people would join us there.
Yeah. I was on that I spend 2-3 hours a day on that. Just listening to me. I like it. Sammy, where do you go? You on social media? Where do you go to watch videos and waste time?
YouTube, Instagram. I mean, TikTok. I hit virally on TikTok once, and it's not like I was even trying. So
I'm the same way. Every time somebody sends me a TikTok video, they're like, "Hey, do you want to sign up?" I'm like, "Oh my god, I just want to watch the video. I don't want to, I didn't want to buy a new car." Where do you go, Croge?
I've been pulling back more and more.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But Instagram, maybe like TikTok a little bit.
I'm with you. What about you, Angel? Where do you go?
Kind of the same stuff. The gram, some YouTube.
You don't have TikTok, though?
Little TikTok.
The little TikTok. TikTok's really addictive. You can, you wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, you're watching, and all of a sudden it's 9:30. And you're like, what have I done?
I get sucked into those people that are selling junk live.
Oh, that's
have you
great.
seen these
No,
things?
I haven't seen it. That's awesome.
My
It's
kid's mom is
ridiculous.
hooked on that too. She buys Labubu and clothes off of these online streamers who are like they're unboxing them as they go, and so like people will bid on a lot of these items. It's addictive to watch. It's also I don't want to tell you about this, Conway, because it also kind of feels like gambling too.
Oh, I'm in.
You're going to be hooked.
I'm into the guy shooting, with like 17 different caliber bullets and to see how far it goes through crap. I like that. And also anybody who throws stuff off of a high building or a dam. I'm looking at that too. That's my life. All right, we're live on KFI AM 640. When we come back, we've got bad news at the zoo. Bad news at a family-run private zoo. If you've not heard the story, not good. Not good. We're live on KFI.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
KFI AM 640, it's Conway Show. The big news story is Jimmy Kimmel's going back to late night television tomorrow night. You go look at that. So that's great that all the jobs have been saved because, we all benefit when there's a lot of people making money in show business. The 200 people who work on that show. They're all going to get paychecks, and then they go buy crap. Maybe they go to your store, they go to the mall, they go to Walmart, they go everywhere. The Jimmy Kimmel workers go everywhere, and they'll spend money and maybe even buy your house at a certain point. So you want people employed in LA. Doesn't matter what their politics are, you want them employed. Because when you go to sell your house, you want a lot of people fighting over it. And get a bidding war going on your house. You don't want one guy to come in and offer 30% less than what you're wanting on your house. And the only way you do that is to keep a lot of jobs around. So thank God those jobs are going to stick around. All right, there's a tiger and I've never seen this before, a family-run private zoo in Oklahoma. Sounds Oklahoma-ish. I don't think you can do this in Tarzana. Have it your own, private zoo. But I guess in Oklahoma you can do that.
Tonight, a shocking tragedy at an Oklahoma wildlife preserve. A tiger handler mauled to death by a tiger in front of a crowd.
Oh, no. Kids saw it. Crowd saw it. Crowd saw this tiger doing what tigers do, killing. And this guy raised this tiger from birth when he was a cub and turned on him
Sources tell ABC News Ryan Easley was performing a demonstration with a tiger similar to the one seen in this video, using finger paint to make paw prints on canvases. But this time, the animal turned on him and attacked mid-performance. Authorities say he died almost instantly.
Upon them entering the pen or the ring, Mr. Easley was expired. He had died from wound from the tiger.
Easley had trained the tiger since it was a cub.
Yeah, that is unbelievable. And buddy, later I read another story online that my favorite term, he died what he loved doing. What? Getting eaten to death? Is that what he loved doing? Getting mauled to death? That's what he loved doing?
People of this community loved the family.
I also read online that he was a tiger's trainer. You know that stupid term people use when they don't really know the guy that died? He was a teacher's teacher. He was a director's director, right? And it just means you didn't know the guy. You know, he was an athlete, a baseball player's baseball player. Oh, you didn't know him? No, I never really knew him.
Love the tiger show.
The Growler Pines Tiger.
I loved the Tiger Show. Now the Tiger Show ate him alive.
Love the tiger show.
The Growler Pines Tiger Preserve, which he ran with his wife, is now calling this a painful accident, saying Easley dedicated his life to the protection and care of these magnificent animals.
Ryan Easley leaves behind a wife and a daughter. Oh. It's not yet clear what will happen with the tiger.
I know what will happen with the tiger. In Oklahoma, they'll put that thing down. Yeah, they can't take any more chances. You got to put that thing down. Sorry, once you attack human beings like that, it's a wrap. And they know that in the tiger world, and so it's not going to be long before you see a rug or some kind of coat.
It's going to be stuffed in somebody's basement.
Yeah, they're not going to allow that. You know, I mean, they can't. How are you going to get insurance to keep a tiger like that who mauled one of the caretakers who knew that tiger since he was a cub? You know, you don't get closer than that. But tigers have a natural instinct to kill. That's their natural instinct. And that tiger just lost it. You know, maybe he's tired of, getting embarrassed by his tiger buddies that he's 13 and doing finger painting. You know, that's not a natural. It's not a natural act for tigers to do finger painting. And maybe he just got bummed. He got pissed. He's had enough tiger finger painting. I'm out of here. And he killed that guy in front of people.
Yeah.
And I bet there's video on it too.
Oh, yeah.
I bet there's got to be video on it.
Maybe he was just trying to finger paint the guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, what else did he train him to do? I mean, why was he finger painting? Did they sell the paintings? Probably. Some idiots will buy that and put it on a wall. But it's odd. You take a tiger, a beautiful animal like that, make him finger paint. I don't blame the tiger for wiping the guy out. I think I'd have done the same thing. All right, we're live on KFI. KFI AM 640. It is the Conway Show. All right. Hey, Bellio, I'm hearing you on the station doing the Zellmans. Is that you?
Yeah.
Wow.
How cool is that?
That's kind of a cool deal, huh?
Zellman's Minty Mouth.
Yeah.
So it must really work for you, huh?
I guess
it actually does. It works for everyone.
Yeah, it kicks ass for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Let's talk about Tylenol. There was an announcement today out of the White House that taking Tylenol while pregnant for women may be no good. Might be the reason for autism. And let's find out. Let's get some more information here before we stop taking Tylenol.
Here's how the president's message to pregnant women played out on live television tonight.
Effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians that the use of well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen. Is that okay? Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol.
There you go.
During pregnancy can be...
Knock that one out, right? Tylenol.
Commonly known as Tylenol.
Yeah.
Tylenol.
Yeah, behind that one.
Tylenol.
Yeah, Hey, he looks over. Nailed that one, didn't I, boys?
Tylenol during pregnancy can be associated with a very increased risk of autism.
He should read this crap before he reads it on the air. He should just, they should give him a copy first and go, hey, here's what you're going to read on the air, right? Before you get into
Tylenol.
Tylenol.
During pregnancy can be associated with a very increased risk of autism. So taking Tylenol is
no good. No good.
Not good.
There you go. No good.
Not good. All right, I'll say it. It's not good. For this reason, they are strongly recommending that women limit Tylenol use during pregnancy unless medically necessary. That's
Belly, you should put that in your ad. Now that you can't take.
You said ad.
Yeah. Belly, you should do that. Now that you can't take Tylenol, take Zellman's.
Absolutely
When
take
you're
Zellman's.
pregnant. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I mean,
right. Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, just instead of taking Tylenol. Maybe not when you're pregnant.
If you want great smelling breath.
While you're pregnant. Well, maybe not. Maybe pregnant. Who knows? But just start taking, instead of Tylenol, just take Zellman's. I don't know if you can do that or not.
I don't think we can do that.
Whatever.
But if you have bad breath,
then Zellman's. Yeah.
Zellmins.
Did they give you a life supply or?
They gave me some product.
Yeah. How
they
big is
actually
it?
gave me some to give to you.
Really?
Yes, because I mentioned you needed it.
Well, Bellio, look, I'm not the one doing ads for it.
Oh, is that how it works?
I needed a roof. I called Roof Buddy.
Well, I don't have a problem now.
Okay. I did Advanced Hair. I did American Vision Windows. I got them.
When in need, right?
I did Field of Greens. I take that. I got a Morongo. Prize Picks. I use them. Yeah.
Well, I don't have a problem anymore, thanks to Zellman's.
That's, for instance, in cases of extremely high fever, that you feel you can't tough it out, you can't do it. I guess there's that. It's a small number of cases, I think. But
how if this was your doctor, right? You're pregnant, and you go in and you see, and instead of a politician, it's Dr. Trump. All right.
I said, well, let's see how we say that.
All right, Doc.
Acetaminophen.
What?
Acetaminophen.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, thanks. What else should I do? What else should I do, Doc?
Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol.
Oh, okay. All right.
During pregnancy can be associated with a very increased
of what?
Risk of autism.
Oh, no. It's horrible.
So taking Tylenol.
Take it or don't take it?
So taking Tylenol.
Oh, take it. Okay.
Is not good.
Oh, all right. Write that down.
All right, I'll say it. It's not good.
Not good.
Yeah.
Not
Thank you,
good.
doctor. We're just even up with the desk before they validate my parking. I'm out of here. Yeah, you're out of here.
For this reason, they are strongly recommending that women limit Tylenol use during pregnancy unless medically necessary.
For what?
That's, for instance, in cases of extremely high fever.
Okay.
That you feel you can't tough it out, you can't do it. I guess there's that. It's a small number of cases, I think.
It's funny. It just, ended with whatever.
But if you can't tough it out, if you can't do it.
Yeah. What if we can't tough it out? Huh?
That's what you're going to have to do. You'll take a Tylenol, but it'll be very sparingly.
With Health Secretary RFK Jr. by his side, who has long shared provably wrong theories about what causes autism, President Trump is warning pregnant women about using the painkiller acetaminophen, commonly sold as Tylenol, saying that there are studies showing a possible link between using the drug during pregnancy.
Isn't that sold under other names? It's not just Tylenol, is it? I thought acetaminophen was in some other drugs.
With an increased risk of bearing children with autism.
Bobby wants to be very careful with what he says, and he should, but I'm not so careful with what I say. But you have certain groups, the Amish as an example, they have essentially no autism.
But according to scientists, the Amish do indeed have cases of autism.
Today, the FDA will issue a physician's notice about the risk of acetaminophen during pregnancy and begin the process to initiate a safety label change.
Leading medical groups say that there have been dozens of large studies over the decades, and not one of them found that acetaminophen causes autism. They worry that pregnant women will now be afraid to take the drug, even when they have a fever, which they say can be more dangerous for the baby.
It's an announcement that is bound to raise so much fear, so much anxiety among pregnant women.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, there are a lot of pregnant women that don't want to get the vaccine for COVID because they think that might affect their baby. You know, so yeah, there are probably women out there that are listening right now who are pregnant and are throwing their Tylenol away.
The makers of Tylenol say that their drug is the safest pain reliever option for pregnant women. Dr. Edith Bracho Sanchez is a New York pediatrician who is pregnant with her second child.
Oh, Tylenol's got to hate this kind of publicity. They just got to hate this.
This message is being brought to you by Advil.
By Tylenol.
And shares that she's still taking the drug herself.
Uncontrolled fevers in pregnancy pose an increased risk of miscarriage, of neural developmental defects. Knowing what I know about the risks of Tylenol in pregnancy versus the risks of an uncontrolled fever, I would take Tylenol again in this pregnancy.
Tonight, the president is also recommending a new drug to treat autism called leucovorin, a drug usually prescribed to help manage the side effects of chemotherapy. Early studies show that it may help some, but not all autistic children improve speech and comprehension.
Oh, wouldn't that be great? They come up with some kind of medication or supplement or something to help these kids. That would be fantastic. All right, that's the medical news for tonight. We're live on KFI AM 640. Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.